Cavaliers coming. An Eastern Conference contest in this game. We're all set to bring you NBA action with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
And so here's Cleveland. Kicks it out to James. Shumpert dishes to James. Back to Shumpert. 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wade. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. There's the pick. Wade, right side. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Love. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And LeBron throws it down.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Deng kicks to Stoudemire. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Wade. Kicks to Stoudemire. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Now here's Love. Let's go. The rebound by McRoberts.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And stolen by LeBron. Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Here's Love. And there's the foul. And it's on Josh McRoberts. That is his first foul of the game. Ball stolen. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade gets the bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's the Heat on the break. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's the pick. The feed to James. 4 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Shumpert.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Irving kicks to James. Goes up the baseline. Now the pass to Irving. Back to James. To the middle. Irving kicks to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
They set the screen. No good from Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving double team. Passes it to James. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And it's the Heat on the break. Wade with the ball. Outside Dragic. Fader on the way. Another miss by Wade.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you. A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now here's Dragic. They set the pick. Here's Wade. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Richardson against Irving. Shumpert with the screen for LeBron. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's LeBron. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. Consistency, phenomenal.
And the Heat with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Green and for Dwayne Wade. The Heat leading by 7. Whiteside is Green on Williams. The drive by Green. Mozgov with the block. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Now, here's Richardson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Whiteside's got his 2nd basket. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Green, the screen. Johnson against Jefferson. It's stolen by Jefferson. There's Williams with the 3. Smith dishes to Mozgov. It's stolen by Haslem. In transition, here comes Miami. And the basket by Johnson.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Mozgov. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Richardson kicks to Green. To the paint. Here's Whiteside.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
And it's Smith penetrating. Cleveland moving the ball around. And stolen by Richardson. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Smith penetrating. He feeds it to Fry. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Haslem. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And stolen by Williams. Mozgov kicks to Fry. Back to Mozgov. There's the dish to Fry. 5 to shoot. Good on the 3-point shot.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Haslem goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
In the corner, Smith with it. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Smith's got 5 now.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Johnson kicks to Richardson. To the inside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat up 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Mo Williams up there with J.R. Smith. Then it's Mozgov. Then it's Jefferson. And it's Fry in at the 4. Richardson the pass to Whiteside. Dishes it to Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Now here's Mozgov. Puts up the baby hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Heat leading by 4. And it's Johnson penetrating. Fades. The shot misses. Smith with some nice D. Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Jefferson. He kicks to Mozgov. And Whiteside sends it back. On the wing, Green. Back to Johnson. Shot from the wing. That's short off the rim.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Outside Williams. Smith wide open. He fires. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Fry. Right side Jefferson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, you know, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said. Thank you. And yes, sir, that one drops. Cleveland leading by 3. Outside Williams. Smith dishes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. For 3, Fry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Wade penetrating. Mozgov with the steal. Outside Williams. Down low. From downtown, Jefferson's shot is off. The Heat trailed by 6. Jefferson against Wade. He dishes it to Stoudemire. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
And Williams, here we go. And it's Mozgov in the corner. Jefferson kicks to Mozgov. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And the shot is good. 8 points for Amari Stoudemire.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too, but he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit, but still a very big talent.
He is. You know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game, and that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Irving passes to James. Left side, Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Kevin Love.
And, you know, getting back to Luol Deng, he wasn't entirely pleased with his new role. He's been a knockdown mid-range shooter throughout his career, but last year he was asked to shoot corner threes in volume, and that's not his game.
Here's Stoudemire. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The screen from Thompson. James outside. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Deng heading to the hoop. And then Wade slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that one's good, Irving.
And back to Luol Deng. I mean, he started last season pretty strong. I mean, Deng was actually healthier than LeBron at the beginning of the year. But the tables turned around midseason. Deng became hobbled with that knee, and LeBron returned to his old dominant self.
6 to shoot. Dragic. And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High energy point guard, a lot like you, speed to burn, very smart guy, coveted by many.
He really is. And Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the three, or just taking it to the rack himself.
Love with the screen for Irving. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Deng against James. Mick Roberts dishes to Deng. Kicks to Stoudemire. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Amari Stoudemire, with a change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
And for Stoudemire last year, served as a backup big for the Mavs and was still as efficient as ever.
That one is no good.
I don't think Stoudemire will ever be what he once was, but he is a valuable big to bring off the bench for a contending team in limited minutes.
Love kicks to Thompson. Irving, good.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number one.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And the Heat with some changes. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Johnson comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Gerald Green in for Luol Deng. Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Clock at 4. Here's Love. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Dragic again serving. And it's Dragic off the drive. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Irving passes to Love. James with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson against James. Here's Shumpert. And he slams that one down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy. and he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Back to Thompson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Winslow kicks to Dragic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Love with the screen on Johnson. LeBron James on the wing. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. The Heat trail by 7.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Irving against Dragic. Irving kicks to Thompson. Here's Dragic. No good. Good D by Irving. The drive by James. No good on that last second attempt there. And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. He's got 13 points and 4 assists.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Here's Wade following the score by Cleveland. Outside Dang. Good D by LeBron.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And they double up James. Fires from 14. Nice D from Dang.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year. And as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
The Heat trailed by 7. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Wade dishes to McRoberts. Stoudemire inside. He's covered by Thompson. Stoudemire, and that is good.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Here's James. 9 points in the game so far. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Assist from
Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Dragic. 8 points for him.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Dragic against Irving. They set the screen. Feeds it to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. Nobody near Irving. Cleveland the rebound. James with it. Wade picks him up. Wade against James. With 1 on the clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Deng can't get it to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Love. It's stolen by Wade. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state. But what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years. But he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
A different look for Miami. Whiteside comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Here's Whiteside. And good on the basket. Book it. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's Love. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Greg, you brought up the topic of Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talent.
Yeah, when Shaq comes in and joins him, then he had to change away when LeBron came in to play.
Great credit to him.
Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's LeBron after Joe Johnson scores. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Double team on Wade. That's good. And that's now 10 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Irving against Wade. It's LeBron with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Hassan Whiteside. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Here's James. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter. Wade passes to Stoudemire. Back to Wade. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. Irving kicks to James.
What a game for LeBron. 16 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Whiteside dishes to Winslow. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Here's Wade following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Johnson, the pass to Stoudemire. Outside a screen. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. That misses off the backboard.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Stoudemire setting the pick for Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. To the paint. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Stoudemire in the post. Working on Love. Stoudemire, no good. Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, and if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Here is Whiteside. Following the basket by LeBron James. Johnson attacking. Back to Whiteside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Cleveland leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. Wade is covered. No good from Irving.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Winslow kicks to Whiteside. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Whiteside's got 14 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And there's the feed to Irving. Out to Shumpert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Udonis Haslem is checked in for Whiteside. Green comes in for Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Shumpert dishes to Love. And on the way from Irving for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Cleveland leading by 6. Irving again. It's Richardson. Irving drives in. Here's Shumpert. It's deflected. Here's Stoudemire.
Stoudemire playing very well. He's got 19 points and a block. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Truly, they have no answer for him at all.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Stoudemire.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the Heat call time here.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouls.
The Heat trail by 6. Richardson kicks to Green. Haslem a screen. There's the pass to Stoudemire. Miami no good on that time either. And for Gerald Green, and him reinventing himself, really was just known as a dunker before heading overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
Richardson the pass to Green. That one's good from the corner. Green's got 4 points this quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Williams with the drive. It's stolen by Haslem. Here's Richardson. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Nobody near Williams. And the miss. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead. They're up. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Miami trailing. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jefferson out there with Channing Frye. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Thompson. And it's Williams at the point. Now, here's Frye. Outside Jefferson. Back to Thompson. Miami grabs the miss. Nick Roberts has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green, no luck.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Williams kicks to Thompson. Uses both. To slam it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
On the clock. Smith on the wing. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 11 points for J.R. Smith. Williams again. It's Richardson. Outside, Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. J.R. Smith picks one up. And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
There's the bucket. Good. And that's 13 points for Smith. Richardson dishes to Haslam. Back to Richardson. Passes it to Green. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Williams passes to Smith. No good off the front iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Jefferson kicks to Frye. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, Smith with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game. Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And Fry slams it in.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
It's stolen by Jefferson. And Smith slams it home. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Williams kicks to Fry. And stolen by Richardson. And he lays that one in. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Green again. Jefferson to take the lead. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Green. 15 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Haslem. Dang comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Richardson. Inside, Fry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Williams again. Dragic. And stolen by Fry. And they're running. Here's Smith. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Dang with it. Jefferson picks him up. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
There's the dish to Thompson. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. They shoot again. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Timeout called, the Heat. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Out the run.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
Clock at 6. And a wide open look for James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Wade kicks to Dang. Dishes it to Whiteside. Back to Stoudemire. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
James against Dang. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Wade. And the rejection by Love. LeBron outside. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Johnson. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Love with the screen on Dang. James dishes to Love. Mozgov drives in. And he gets it to go. 16 points for Kyrie Irving. The Heat shoot 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. On the wing, James. He's covered by Dang. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. Here's LeBron. And he jams it with authority.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The drive by Wade. Mozgov with the block. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Cleveland foul call.
Here's Wade.
Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd.
Stoudemire inside. Working on Love. And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And he gets it to go. That's now 32 points for LeBron.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to LeBron. And they double him up with LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's his jump ball. That's his jump ball.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 5 on the clock. He's feeling it. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for James. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to Whiteside. Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
They set the pick. It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Love. From the wing, the shot is off. Winslow wide open, and he fires off the mark. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do.